already. Thank you for having me here. It was very inspiring to hear from Pablo and everything he's doing to make this technology to reach the real people and the real use cases. It is amazing that this is finally happening. Next slide, please. First of all, I want to introduce you the past performance of the BitPro. As you know, the BitPro is our liquidity token. The buyers of the BitPro allows to other people to issue the dollar on chain, so it's a very important token for us, and it's our favorite token because of its characteristics. Here you can see the performance of the BitPro against the Bitcoin, and you can see that in the last year the BitPro earns like 6% in terms of Bitcoin. Well, next slide. I want to introduce this subject, but I am not going too deep in this subject. We are going to talk about this in the next presentation next month. But basically we are developing a revenue sharing for every wallet and every protocol that wants to integrate Marion chain. So you will have to register on the blockchain and get an ID, and every transaction that comes with that ID will charge whatever fee you want to charge, and that fee is on top of the protocol fee, and that fee is 100% going to the integrator. So wallets searching for a way to make money and other protocols searching for a way to make money. Here you have an opportunity to integrate the protocol of money on chain and make money on top of that. The next slide. This is the subject that I want to talk to you today. We have oracles running on mainnet on RSK, and these oracles are going to be open to every project to use for free, at least until December next year. So now I will explain the actual version and the next version, because we are just about to upgrade our oracles. Today we work with a star topology where every node records the price that gets from exchange in a smart contract. Basically, the nodes gets the price for 5 exchange, then perform the weighted median on that price and record the price on the smart contract. Then the smart contract makes the weighted median on that on all the nodes and gets a price. But the interesting thing about these oracles is that they are very fast and they are very reliable. For example, we can have the price every block if the price change a lot, and we have two simple rules to update the price, and those are: if the price of Bitcoin change or the RIF change more than 0.1%, the nodes have to upgrade the price, and if we have a price for more than 10 minutes, then the nodes have to upgrade the price. You will ask why we put these 10 minutes if we have the 0.1. Well, you have to be sure that the Oracle system is working. Next slide. On December, we are going to implement our decentralized version. That is a more advanced version of the actual one. Basically, in the decentralized version, the smart contract determines what nodes have the right to write the price, and then the nodes have to reach a consensus. That consensus is made of chains using the on-off-chain protocol. And once the nodes reach that consensus, they are allowed to record the price. Of course, there is some logic in the smart contract to prevent a node writing the price without consensus. The rules to update the price on the smart contract will be the same every 10 minutes or every time the price of BTC or the artist change more than 0.1%. This allows us to have always the right price and always the price of the moment. Nodes will have to compete for the privilege of being nodes taking MOC. We're going to talk in deep on this in following presentation. And there is a fallback mechanism if the designated node fails to inform the price. And we have another fallback mechanism if for whatever reason the nodes cannot reach consensus. You can start using these oracles. We have the star topology right now, and we are updating this to the completely decentralized version in December. But the upgrade will be completely transparent for you. So if you need the price of Bitcoin, or if you need the price of RIF, you can integrate our oracles for free right now. Next slide. Well, this was what I was saying about the status of this. You can test the decentralized version on the testnet. Actually, our implementation of money on chain on testnet is using the decentralized version, and our main net is using the star topology network. Well, that's all. Thank you. I don't know if you have any questions.
Thanks, Max. I shared those links in the chat, so we can just experiment the oracles, just clicking on those links or asking Max directly. And after this slide, here we can share the contacts of each one.
Thank you so much, Max, and the whole Money on Chain team for making the oracles free until the end of next year. This is great to help the ecosystem bootstrap without the cost of the oracles.